Good morning, everyone. Of course, it's one of my favorite things. This is, I think, my favorite part of the weekend. Now, I work 7 days a week, but it's because I love what I do, right? I get to deliver victory to clients, and it's one of my favorite things. So, let me tell you the story. I've got a family of 5 today: husband, wife, 3 kids. Okay, I have three kids. Apparently, I need some more caffeine. Anyway, husband, wife, 3 kids, and they had some pretty big goals. Now, families taking home about $230,000 a year, but $100,000 of that is wages, and $130,000 of that is a business. So basically, split between husband and wife. Now, so originally, they're taxed on about $230,000, okay, with some raises, with some other information coming in there. But after implementing a tax plan, we were able to get their taxable income down to $8,900 minus the standard deduction. So we're actually at zero. And when you're at zero taxable income, you have a 0% tax rate. So wanted to run through some of the cool things that we did on this particular family, right? It's all about the strategies. How do you implement those strategies? Now, many people say, well, Shauna, isn't there just one strategy? Can't I just form an S Corp or put money into a defined benefit plan? You can, absolutely. But that's one, maybe 2 strategies, right? That's not going to get you down to 0%. That might get rid of 30 or 40% of your income, not 100% of your income. So in this case, with this family, we were able to implement a MERP, a medical expense reimbursement program for this family in particular. It was huge. Over the course of 3 years, we've been able to save them, looks like about $112,000 in medical expenses that we were able to run through the company and get that as a deduction, which is fantastic. We, of course, were able to use the master's exemption, one of my favorites, so got that written off. We did do a little bit of 401k with some employer match, and so that was to the tune of about $5,000 a year. Nothing crazy, nothing big. That was kind of our catch-all bucket in case somebody didn't implement other strategies. They could bulk that up right near the end of the year using payroll if they needed to. Of course, getting the kids on payroll, home office, accountable plan, auto expenses. There were so many things that this business owner had missed that the previous CPA had never brought to their attention. Now, one of the things that I love about this, so remember the W-2 is about 100 and the business was about 130. Using all of the tax strategies, we were actually able to make the business negative $94,348 to offset that $100,000 worth of W-2. Brings the net to about $8,900 minus the standard deduction. We are now at 0% tax. So I am going to hang out here for a little bit today because I would love to answer questions. These are the kinds of strategies that we bring to anyone that works with Tax Goddess, right? This is, as a tax strategist, it is our job to look at your family situation, whether you're making millions, you're taking home millions, or you're taking home $100,000, $200,000. It really doesn't matter. As you guys know, the tax rate for Tax Goddess is 6%. Our average is 6.92%. So I'm always thrilled when I get to deliver a 0% tax plan because that takes that average even lower, which makes me really, really happy. Now, the other thing that I love for this particular family is, of course, the tax-free wealth. Because this family had 5 family members, okay, we've got tax-free on the father, on the mother, and on all 3 kids, okay, meaning in total, I'm going to dive into these numbers here, the tax-free earnings, we've got about $500,000 on the father, a little more on the mother, about $502,000. Between the 3 kids, you're looking at almost $8 million per child, okay? These kids are going to be millionaires by the time they hit 65, by the time they retire. And I think that's one of my personal passions here is that a lot of people, they're going through life, they're working really hard, right? They're trying to save pennies, right? They're trying to put it in retirement. They're trying to build that business. They're trying to make sure that they're not handing it over to the government. But a lot of people just don't even know that these strategies exist, right? Nobody's ever told them that, listen, if you start young, start when you're kids. I think we've got 1 kid at 7, 1 kid at 9, 1 kid at 11. right? If you started as a baby, these numbers would be even bigger. Okay, it's one of the things that I love about what we get to do is it's not only about how much money can I save you right now, which of course is a huge deal. In their case, we wiped out $88,000 worth of $89,000 worth of tax liability every year. But it's also about what can we do to build an empire, to set up your kids for their future, to make sure that when they hit 35, if they want to save money and create a business, if they want to buy a car, if they want to get into real estate, whatever it is, that this is the type of stuff that we love delivering to our clients. Right? This gives their children the step up that for many parents, they work really, really hard and maybe they have a little bit left when they pass on that they can pass on to the kids, but not 24 million, right? These are huge numbers, huge numbers. So, and thank you so much. I can see the commentaries. Thank you. This is the kind of stuff that we at Tax Goddess absolutely love doing. So it's been my pleasure, guys, of course, to bring you another success story, taking our clients, in this case, from 36% tax rate, including the self-employment taxes, down to 0%. It's an absolute victory for our clients. And I think that's my favorite part of what we get to do is to deliver this kind of news to our clients. So if you are looking for a tax strategy for you, for your family, not only for now, but also for many, many, many years into the future, reach out to us, book a call with the team. We are getting to the end of the year. At this point, I think we only have something like 56 business days left. So if you are looking to reduce how much you're paying the government this year, reach out to the team. Let's run some calculations. There's no cost to run calculations to see if there's a way for us to help you. So otherwise, I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic weekend, a fantastic Sunday, and I will bring you guys hopefully some more good news coming up soon. It is my favorite time of the year for delivering good news. So I hope you all have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.